My next guest has been described as the greatest soprano in the world. Angela Gheorghiu has been performing at opera houses around the world since coming to prominence back in 1994 when she first sang the role of Violetta in La Traviata at the Royal Opera House in London. But before I speak to her, let's see her in action and hear that wonderful voice. And the voice of Angela there. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's a joy to have you with us, and joy to have you back here in London, because that 1994 trip was a mega step in your life and career, really, wasn't it?
Yes, because, you know, it was televised, it was on mass media, so my debut in Covent Garden was really before, in '92, so till that moment I really sang all over the world. But it was important because, you know, when you sing an opera and, you know, remember the story, and BBC, they cut everything and they put this opera live from Covent Garden, so the day after everybody saw me and knows me, so it was really very important for such a difficult role as Traviata.
And coming back to do it again now,
yeah,
in the same theatre and so on, is it nostalgic, adventurous? What's the feeling now?
No nostalgic, no. I had a lot of pressure, a lot of emotions. We didn't want to copy in all the ways, you know, the mise en scène, everything on stage. I just tried to build on my mind and soul and voice from today, the same role, because of course I'm not the same person. I'm a bit more mature, but I have. Thank you very much. But I was very happy to have again Richard Eyre with me, and we did a wonderful work with my colleagues, and it's really a happy moment of my life.
What a thrill to come back and experience that straight away.
Yes. It's and still sing such a demanding role, because there are a lot of kikiriki, as I said. I mean, there are a lot of vocalies, you know. Yeah, and I need all the time to have my voice fresh, you know, and also a very dramatic. So I was happy to see the reaction of the audience. It was, I was so impressed with the reaction here in London.
How do you characterize what an audience can do for you? Because I mean, I sometimes think it must be the feeling of like surfing almost, on the rolls of applause and so on, and that sort of thing. I mean, what does an audience do for you?
They give me energy and also emotions, because a performance without emotions, and even if I'm shaking like this, it doesn't work, for me at least. It's very important that we have this change between us of emotions. So this is the reason I am on stage, not only because of my voice, of course, and because of music and drama and everything, but the main thing of the performance is to have, you know, this all the time. So this is the feeling I have.
This is feelings,
you know,
bubbles.
Feeling, exactly.
Yes.
So if I feel this, and from the very beginning of the performance, I feel the reaction of the audience. So it's like, ooh, it's a sound. It's a sound. Only me I can hear that. And I feel all the time in this city and this theater home. I'm like their daughter, you know. I feel that.
When did you know, either in your mind, your heart, whatever, that you were going to be a singer? I mean, very young?
Very young. In fact, I cannot answer. It's like I follow my destiny. I just sang when I was 6. In the kindergarten, I follow my destiny. never ever I was thinking I will be, or somebody told me you'll be an opera singer. I was an opera singer.
Just you were?
Yes, I were because my voice, it was, this is a real story. I sang louder than all my colleagues, and it was clear, and I never sang, you know, as you sing or everybody sing when we are little, you know. Yeah. I had an impostation, so a real voice from the very beginning. So it was absolutely clear, and I never thought in my life I will never do such a career. I was all the time sure about it.
And you also were living in an extraordinary world at that time, the world still of Ceausescu's Romania.
Yeah, that was very, very hard moment. I remember. Yeah, very hard. But not for musicians. Not for musicians and not for sportive. Yeah, it was... I was a lucky person in this way, because I remember everybody supporting me. They all the time give me the chance to be on stage, you know. And in Romania, music and voices, they are really respected and loved, because maybe also of the religion, you know, because in our church, in the Orthodox Church, we have only voices. So it's not allowed to have instruments, and that's why it's a culture of voices and sopranos. And sopranos, mostly.
And also, presumably, that you were aware of the lack of freedom, even though you were young. Were you aware of that?
Yes, very much, very much. I remember when I've been for the first time when I was student in academy in Vienna, and I was so shocked about the lights, the food, the clothes everywhere. Everything was full of colors and light. And I said, oh my God, oh look, why no. You know, I prefer that everybody says wow, wow all the time, because I was so surprised to see all these things. It was impossible in Romania to see such a, you know, a festival of colors and lights. I was making pictures for everything.
It was not like nothing you'd seen in Romania.
No, nothing like that. It was completely empty.
So what dreams do you have left to fulfill, that you would like to fulfill?
Dream. In fact, my dream is to continue like it is today.
Answer. Like today?
Yes.
You'd like to marry again, probably?
But I'm still married.
You are?
Yes. Yes, with the same man, with Roberto. So we are separate. No, this is true. We are separate from 1 year and a half, but we are in good relation. We are in you know, in harmony. At least we really understand that it's absolutely difficult for opera singers at this level to be all the time together. He wants me to sing all the time with him.
I can understand why he would want that. Yes. Yeah,
I'm glad. But you know, I feel all the time free to sing with all my colleagues. So I like you know, in Traviata I'm singing sempre libera, so all the time free. Or like in Carmen, I like this kind of liberty, but at the same time to feel that I'm you know, loved by everybody.
Well, we wish that all of those dreams come true, and that you live happily ever after, and that we see you again soon.
See you soon. Thank you very much.
See you soon.
I like your 7 there.
Yes, that's 7.
That's my number.
That's camera number 7.
Yes, but this is my number.
It's now your camera.
Oh, perfect.
From here on in.
Thank you.
Camera 7 saying we'll be back in a moment.